English Reading Practice, Exercise 46, Presentation Skills Course, Part 24 of 28. This is the advanced level. Be sure to watch the introductory video to learn how to use synchronized reading. Just see the link in the description. So turn up the volume and read along the same time as me. Let's start. 10 mannerisms that can kill an effective presentation. Consider this. A wife had spent hours preparing a beautiful meal for the evening guests. As she took out the rich cream dessert from the refrigerator, to lots of oohs and ahs, disaster struck. The dish accidentally slipped and did a bottoms up, transforming the perfectly decorated sweet into an indescribable splodge on the floor. The lesson? Excellent preparation and contents can be destroyed by poor delivery. You can have a wonderful speech worked out, having sweated long and hard on it, only to have it marred by mannerisms and awkward gestures. Mannerisms can be a major distraction for an audience. Some may find them mildly amusing, others irritating. The problem is, we often don't realize we have a mannerism. It takes someone to point it out. Or we might see it if we watch a playback video. Here is a checklist of 10 common mannerisms that can create a negative image. Ask a close friend or relative to critique your next presentation and ensure you are not making these mistakes. 1. Standing with one leg wrapped around the other. This can indicate shyness. It can also make an individual unstable, so they may even sway a little. 2. Standing on the sides of one's shoes. This behavior is sometimes seen in young children. For a speaker, it can expose feelings of embarrassment or awkwardness in front of an audience. 3. Frequently touching the nose, mouth, ears, or any part of the face. Body language experts tell us that frequent touching of the face or scratching behind the ear indicates deception or lying. This category is a definite no-no for anyone wishing to gain the trust of their audience. 4. Leaning on the speaker's stand, using it as a prop. This posture can convey an overly casual attitude, or perhaps over-familiarity with an audience. 5. Putting hands in and out of pockets. This can indicate a lack of self-confidence, or tell the audience the speaker feels uncomfortable in front of them. 6. Fiddling with one's wristwatch. This action betrays nervousness. The speaker might as well say out loud, "Somebody help me! What do I do with my hands?" It could make an audience feel a little sorry for the speaker. 7. Repeatedly swallowing. Nervousness can lead to a dry throat, so the speaker feels the need to swallow frequently to lubricate the throat. At worst, it can suggest dishonesty. 8. Buttoning and unbuttoning the jacket. This action can indicate a speaker feels very uncomfortable. One moment they have the jacket buttoned up. The next minute, perhaps because they are feeling too hot, they unbutton it. A little later they feel too exposed and button it again. It shows the speaker is paying more attention to themselves than their presentation. 9. Standing with hands clasped behind the back. Some researchers say this posture can raise questions regarding your trustworthiness. People can get suspicious if they can't see what your hands are doing. So if you want the audience to trust you and have confidence in you, let your hands drop naturally to the sides when you're not gesturing. 10. Repeating an emphatic gesture. Using the finger or hand to make a strong point through an emphatic gesture is one thing. To keep on repeating the gesture throughout your presentation negates the power of emphatic gestures and renders them annoying mannerisms. Make sure you don't punctuate everything you say with the same emphatic gesture. In conclusion, to be fair, the observations noted above are not written in stone. Some of the gestures and postures mentioned may, in some settings, indicate a relaxed speaker, and certainly not one who is devious and manipulative. However, being aware that these mannerisms and awkward gestures can have these negative connotations should make us very cautious. You don't want your excellent material to end up as good as dumped on the floor in an indescribable mess because your audience was so distracted by inappropriate body language. So remember, concentrate not just on your message, but also on how you deliver it. Next, 6 ways to avoid alienating your audience. Well, that's the end of the reading. Some final reminders. Be sure to check the resources in the description below. And when you're ready, go to the next video in the Presentation Skills series. Has this video helped you? Then like, share or comment now. And continually improve your English. Click the subscribe button, the bell icon, and then all.